Hello, a warm welcome here today to Conny Decorates, and of course with heart, and with heart in it, yes, exactly, and of course you too. And we really hope that you had a truly wonderful Christmas celebration, were able to enjoy it, and of course were healthy. This is really quite a thing at the moment, so we wish you this from the bottom of our hearts, and that's why we would like to create this table decoration with you today, fresh and lively. Let's continue. A post-Christmas decoration, or rather a winter decoration, our first one between the days of 2023. And that really involves a lot of natural things. We have here plants that we cut, as well as the pine cones and a bit of bark. And something beautiful has been created. Dear ones, if you want to know how this table decoration works, stay tuned, because we will show you now. And these are the things we need today for our winter table decoration, or let's say for the sideboard, or for outside on the outdoor table. And we have quite a few early spring items. I actually have the hyacinths here. I had 3 of them, which are a bit waxed and made to look a little frosty. Then I had some in a pot, which I washed again and placed in water. And I have a few foundlings as well. I found the succulents here. They were outside and had kind of been overlooked. They got blown away by the wind, and I will pull them out and decorate with them. Then I had removed the pine cones from the last table decoration. I would like to incorporate them here because then we have the bark, which I also included, and I cleaned it up a bit. Again, beautifully wonderful. The brown reflects back. Then I found 3 glass bottles here. And this is actually the base. This is an enamel, or let's say an enamel plant pot. And I have had this for a super long time. I have had this in the basement for a really long time and somehow never had the opportunity to decorate it. And I think it fits perfectly for this winter table decoration. Then I have some fairy lights. I have moss and a few branches under the table. And I would say, we're going to make the quick table decoration now. I'm taking the bark and we'll lay it out completely along here like a runner. You can also use a wooden board. That was my first idea. But then I found the bark and thought, well, we haven't decorated with that in a long time, and it fits quite well. And I will place the bark right here so that the enamel gloss vessel fits wonderfully on it. And that's why I'm taking a look. To get everything a bit more organized, if you have a wooden board, that's optimal. I wanted to use that first, but I think the bark is also perfect. So I'll place that here and I'll set the enamel container on top. Then I have these fairy lights, which I've had for a really long time. I usually decorate them in gold, but I think silver looks really nice for the winter season. And especially with enamel, it really has that cold Scandinavian feel. I think it fits quite well. I will go ahead and turn this on now and just lay it on my decoration here. So just like I would like it to be illuminated, and I will place it over here. Then I have the 3 glass bottles. They always worked very well for me in January. We also once had a window band decoration made a lot with glass, and it always looks really beautiful. We will do that again. We haven't done it in a long time. And I will place the 2 larger ones on one side and this smaller glass bottle on the other side. You can use anything you have as containers, even drinking glasses or whatever. So everything really fits on it. And of course, it's always optimal with such a decoration. The moss lasts super long. I have a box here I can't really show you. Yes, let me show you. I have had it outside for several weeks now. So if it has good moisture, even from below, it really lasts and lives for a very long time. And it always comes back to life when you keep giving it moisture. I will start decorating it here, along this way. Exactly, I will first lay it down with moss. However, you can also wonderfully use sheet moss. What is also very nice is if you have the light chain in advance, so now you can beautifully decorate it with various decorative elements. You can simply go over the cable with the moss, and I find it quite lovely when you have such objects that peek out. yes, I want to beautifully incorporate the moss here as well. And I will do that on the sides where I already have the bottles, on the bark or on the wooden board, or if you have a wooden tray. It doesn't matter. I think, as I said, this mix of materials, especially wood, enamel and porcelain, is always wonderful and makes the whole thing super attractive. And here I want to do it the same way, using some ball moss and filling in a bit again, and yes, decorating a little also around the glass. That will also give a wonderful support. Of course, it's the same on the other side. I will arrange this nicely for myself again. I really like it. I find all these color combinations, especially with the wind now, to be green and dreary. If we're lucky, we'll have snow, which would bring some brightness. And yes, I think we really have this pure nature down here. And especially with light, it is of course much, much more beautiful. Now you can play a bit with the light here. I find that quite nice at the front. And also here at the bark, I still have a little space. If you have some moss left, you can also add that in. This means you now have this natural play of colors everywhere. And for those who are interested and would like to join the Conny Decorates workshop at Oelkers Farm again this year, I am really looking forward to seeing you. Tickets are now available in the online shop. And next year in spring, it will start beautifully again, especially for Easter. And we will be back in the hall, which makes me happy. So, as I said, feel free to check the link in the video description below. There, you will find the link to our website. And from there, you can find the Conny Decorates cards, otherwise available at Oelkers Farm in the online shop. So, let's continue. I still have a few pine cones, and I would just add them here again. We still have winter. And here you can see the Christmas decorations simply taken off. And now you can wonderfully redecorate with them here. You know, the succulent sedum, the native house leek. It is so wonderful and incredibly grateful. As I mentioned, these were in our filming room. And they had no use. I have now removed all the soil and the dried leaves as well. And now you can see what else is attached. This is great because the roots are growing wonderfully. And right here in the moss, it is a great water reservoir. And they always feel particularly comfortable there. And I would like to incorporate them into the table decoration here. They will find their place with us in January and February. And look, this is a great combination from above, especially with the cones, now already with the sedum. I really like it a lot. And now I have this sedum here, which is a bit reddish, as you can see. I would first snip off all the outer leaves to make it look nice and then decorate with it. And now look, just lifted the moss, lifted. And now you can wonderfully insert this here. I like it a lot, and I think it already looks like the little sister of the cone. It's really great because it has a different color scheme, especially the green, maybe mixed a bit with the brown, which is totally fitting. And I'm going to finish the others now and include them as well. Our bulb flowers, and here I have the hyacinth. Not everyone can handle it. Many are allergic, but we can handle it really well, which is why I chose it now. And I would like to simply add that here now. Personally, I really like it when the root structure is still included. And especially with the white, it still adds a little freshness to the decoration. Let's just put it that way. You could also skewer it on a wooden stick and set it on a bit of an angle. That's always a really nice idea too. And I am now placing the bulb flowers that I have in between everywhere. So, and now Micha was so kind and put a little water in the vases because he is on the other side of the table. And I was just outside cutting a few Christmas roses. They are so beautiful, especially right here at the entrance. And I find them really beautiful here with the bloom and the yellow-white. I'm putting them in my jars now. And of course, it should sparkle as well. it should still look really nice and frosty. That's what winter is for. And that's why I simply add my grown hornbeams here once again. And especially in the evening and with the light, it is naturally a sparkling, beautiful thing. And that was our first table decoration for the dining table. Super, easy to care for. The hyacinths can grow on their own, and back here are our Christmas stars. There are also a few hyacinths among them that are slowly starting to grow. That means it fits perfectly with our corner here, and we really have such a beautiful, natural look. Dear friends, we really hope that we could inspire you. We would appreciate a thumbs up. We also welcome every comment, of course. So it's almost 2024. That means we're getting close to New Year's Eve and the New Year. We are looking forward to decorating for you again. So feel a big hug from us. Stay healthy. And I just say until next time, yours, Conny, and your Micha, your cameraman, and of course also Laura and the furry ones. See you then. Bye.